Hello, hi everyone. Namaste and welcome back to SJS CTET classes once again. I am Sri JS. So this is a video which will be giving you very important knowledge regarding language of mathematics. Okay, so let us go for that. And before that, let me remind you, if you are watching my channel for the first time, please do like, share and subscribe. Okay, so thank you so much and let us start. Okay. So this topic actually in the CTET examination, there are 1 to 2 questions are asked in every examination. Okay, that is the weightage of this section. Okay, everyone. So let us start. Language of mathematics. We are familiar with the saying, brevity is the soul of wisdom, right? So the mathematics applies this principle in its language. Actually, the language is the soul of every particular subject, right? So if how exact the languages that it will be reaching to us, how simple the language is, it will be reaching that much extent, right? Yes. So mathematical language cuts short the lengthy statements and helps the people to express their ideas or things in exact form by using notation, symbols, and formula. Unlike the other subjects, maths is using a language which is in cut short form, right? And for lengthy statement, this is making that cut short form in order to give the exact idea. Okay. The progress of mathematics depends on the enormous use of mathematical language and symbolism. So it uses a lot of symbols, right? So that will be helping, and it depends upon the use of it. So in which area that we are using the symbol, accordingly the relevance comes, right? Okay. According to Lindsay, it is saying mathematics is the language of physical science, and certainly no more marvelous language was ever predicted by the mind of man. It is the most marvelous language than ever predicted. So that is according to Lindsay. So the keywords please note down. Okay. And according to Galileo, mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe. That many times we have come across this statement, right? Yes. And mathematics is simple word algorithm and how to present words problems in the form of equations and applying appropriate algorithm to solve that equation. So why the language of mathematics is important? Using that mathematics of language that we are making an algorithms, right? Using that algorithm or the step-by-step procedure, we are reaching to the solution. For example, solving an equation. Okay. Then mathematics is a language. It has its own symbols, words, and rules of syntax, but it cannot be learned without the help of other ordinary languages in use. So other ordinary languages are also there. So mathematical language, if it has to reach the student, what we teachers has to do, we have to include the ordinary language also with it. For example, word problems that we are teaching to the children, right? So we are using the ordinary language in our day-to-day life, and we are clubbing it with the mathematical language. That is the mode of operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We are using it that in the smaller classes. It is necessary to realize the relation of maths with language at 3 following levels. Language of explanation in the class, when the teacher explains mathematics, concept, formulae, operations, procedures, prepositions, etc. She uses ordinary language to do, right? That's what I just explained to you. In fact, every mathematical concept can be explained to the children through ordinary language. So whenever we are clubbing the mathematical language with the day-to-day life, it will be easily understandable. Right? Yes. The language of problem solving is one of the principal aims of learning mathematics, and it is to develop the ability to convert real-life problems into mathematical problems, solve them using known techniques, and interpret the result as meaningful solutions to the real-life problems. Children develop this ability by being exposed to appropriate word problems. Here, language comes in again. So what is that? Whenever the teachers are teaching a problem inside the class, why we are making a context of situation based on the real life sequence, and we are linking it with the mathematical real life problems. So, and we are interpreting that statements into meaningful equations or the symbolical notations we are giving it to that, and using that the children are able to solve, and it is creating a skill of problem solving ability to them. So that is what AG said. The principle of aims of learning mathematics, it is to develop the ability to convert real life problems into mathematical problems and then solve it. Okay, that is what it means by the understanding and application of such logic necessary for developing mathematical thought, depending upon the level of development of ordinary language. For example, only after developing the ability to use conjunctions such as and but, therefore, and or, there are children ready for mathematically logical statements such as every square is a rectangle, but every rectangle is not a square. See, we know what is the importance of conjunction, the connecting words, right? So if once you learn the connecting word, we are able to apply in our conversations. So here also the same way, if we learn the conjunctions, we can use it in mathematical language such as every rectangle is not a square. Every square is a rectangle. So by connecting this, the student will be able to imagine in his or her mind that what is a rectangle and what is a square. And the teacher can use the diagrams for demonstration as well. So here the visual impact is there, the language of the real world ordinary language use is there, and also mathematical symbolical notations also can be done of this, or shapes can be drawn. Right? So that is what it is mentioned here. Another point of interaction between the two languages is the use of certain common words. Some words from ordinary language used in mathematics, the precise mathematical meaning. Example, difference, add, multiply, power. So these are in ordinary languages also it is using. But here when it comes, we are using it, it has a particular meaning, right? We are very much familiar with the symbols of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. There are large numbers, symbols, and notations of this. But students must be made familiar with them so that they may be able to understand advanced mathematical process and literature. See, certain symbols are there. In the basic level, we are just introducing these students what the basic arithmetical operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, right? So when it comes to the advanced level, there are a lot of symbols that which we have to familiarize them with. So then only it will be helping them to do with higher level. When they come to higher levels, so it will be helping them to understand what the symbol is. Right. A good student of mathematics must be in position to appreciate the precision, language, sharpness, and beauty of its peculiar language. So yes, it has its own peculiarity, sharpness, right? The exactness, and why it is comprised, its short form. So why it is used, that has to be understood by the student. Then, so some important symbols here I'll show you, which will be helping. Okay, so to comprehend easily. Equal to, this equal to sign, since or because or as, we use this 3 dots. Downward, 3 dot upwards. Therefore, greater than sign, less than sign, square root, summation, parallel lines, then angles, then triangles, congruency, then semi-perimeter of a triangle, subset, set of natural numbers, set of n is a set of natural numbers, r set of real numbers, I set of integers, q set of rationals, then for all, belongs to, doesn't belongs to, integration, surface closed integral, differentiation of x with respect to t, then partial differentiation, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, asterisk symbol for multiplication, mode, remainder calculation, percentage symbol, similarity, pi, equal by definition, then proportional to, much less than, much greater than, delta, the product of all values of in range of series, Euler number, A cross B, trends of product, inner product, union, intersection, standard deviation, variance, factorial, superset, power set, complex set, universal set, implies, equivalence, there exists, there does not exist, iota, nabla, infinity, etc. So these are just some symbols which will be helping. Okay, now let us see language of explanation. In class, when the teacher explains mathematical concepts, formulae, operations, procedures, propositions, etc., teacher uses ordinary language to do so. In fact, every mathematical concept can be explained to the child through ordinary language. So, ordinary language usage by connecting the real life application, that is the main emphasis on this. So that's why it's again mentioned. Okay. Then language of problem solving. Children develop the ability to convert real life problems into mathematical problems and solve them using known techniques and interpret the results as meaningful solutions. So interpreting the real life problems to mathematical language and after solving it. That is language of problem solving. Mathematics as a language. Mathematics itself, a language with its own symbols, words, and rules of syntax, is based on a certain consistent set of assumptions and build up from there according to the rules of logic. So when the language is developing, it has its own symbol, especially mathematics language is an exact one. So its own symbol it has, the usage of words are limited, and the rules of syntax, there is an algorithm. So that step-by-step procedure, everything is consistent. Okay. And to the understanding and application of logic necessary to developing mathematical thought depends upon the level of the development of ordinary language. See, when we are using the language or evolving the mathematical language, it should have the logical aspects because mathematics is a language which is enhancing the reasoning ability, logical, especially logical reasoning ability, right? So that language emphasis, it should be there. Then, for example, when we learn about conjunctions and but, etc., the children are ready for mathematically logical statement. So this I told you, every square is a rectangle, every rectangle is not a square. So these kind of framing can be done by using the conjunctions, right? So this is also a part of mathematical language formation. The objectives of language of mathematics. So what are the main objectives? Explain the role of ordinary language in mathematics learning. So first of all, we should know how to explain what is the role of ordinary language in learning mathematics. Second one, describe the difficulties which children face when dealing with the word problems and develop strategies to help them overcome these difficulties. Sometimes in the examination also, the teachers, we are able to see that when it comes to the higher grades, the children are not able to interpret the questions by reading them, right? Comprehension ability is less there when it is connecting to the language of mathematics. That is, ordinary language, when it is clubbing to the mathematical language, the word problem reading and comprehending ability is less in children. So that has to be developed. Okay? Explain what the language mathematics is. You have to explain it and suggest a way to learn the language of mathematics to help children. Evaluate your teaching strategy. So teacher has to do a lot of things in this, the use of language. So main objective, actually it has to be linked with the ordinary language and to comprehend easily from the end of the students. Okay? Merits of mathematical language. Which are the merits? Mathematical language is well defined, useful and clear. It's a structured one. It draws numerical inferences on the basis of given information and data. So within the given information and data, the inferences are come, right? Yes, it is helping in developing scientific attitude, I mentioned. Scientific attitude which is developing. Then it is not easy, not only useful for different branches of the science, but also helps in the progress and conversation. So this helping the children how to progress. That is, using the language in a structured way and in a systematic way is helping the children in the use of language in its progress. Okay, so it has to have the ability to organize things. So that are the supplementary skills which students can earn from this. Then it is highly compact and focused. Highly compact and focused one, that is a merit again. It plays a vital role in the students' success in numeracy. Accuracy and numeracy, you know that when a student is learning abacus, it's a part of mathematics, right? So the accuracy is very, very important there. So the speed and accuracy. So this mathematics is a platform where this speed and accuracy can be increased. So these are the merits of this language. So let us see the use of mathematical language in acquiring knowledge. Mathematics deals with abstract concepts. It forms a world unique to itself and a language consisting of symbols and belonging to this world. So mathematics deals with the abstract concept, right? So it is linking with, it has to link with the world. So the use of mathematics language, it is helping them. It has to help them by relating with the symbols which we use here. And that we have to club with the ordinary language. That was the thing. Mathematics and language makes us understand the universe through interactions. So the language should be interactive, right? So that will be making us to learn knowledge. As a matter of fact, mathematical language is far more accurate than any other one may think of. So the accuracy, again and again, the accuracy, speed, that is emphasized here. So exactness, discipline of the language, that all will help to be systematic and acquire knowledge in a disciplinary way. Proficiency in this language can be acquired only by long and carefully supervised experience in using it in situations involving arguments and proofs. Yeah, so proficiency can be acquired by carefully supervision. That is, whenever we are in an argument, so we should have a certain proof with us so that it will be helping us, right? So this systematically, if we are using the mathematical language, the ability can be acquired, and we are carefully supervising the process by which the mathematical problems are getting solved. So that proficiency will be increased. That is a skill of problem solving ability in a systematic way and by carefully supervising. So it will be helping them to acquire knowledge in a proper way. Okay. Then teacher should make an effort to train the students in the use of mathematical language and symbols. Students should learn to appreciate and the precision, brevity, exactness, and beauty of mathematical language and symbols. So it is the teacher, we, the teachers should do. We should make an effort to train the students in the use of mathematical language and symbols. Students should learn to appreciate precision, brevity, exactness, and beauty of mathematical language and symbols. So as it is, what the mathematical language is, as it is, the children has to accept. The acceptance can be done through teachers, right? How the teachers are interacting with the students, how the teachers are blending the mathematical language with the ordinary language, it will be helping them. Or that is a deciding factor whether the exact nature of mathematical language is reaching to the student. Okay? So it is in the hand of the teacher. So we have to make a large effort for this. Okay. So that's all related to this session. So we will be seeing in the next video with a new topic. Okay. Thank you.